How much hair follicles can you reactivate by addressing online problems? Today I will show you two case studies from the guys who have been following my method, my approach to address their hair loss. And you have seen my results in terms of hair recovery. You have seen what I have been able to achieve by addressing online problems and making treatment more effective. But today I want to present you also two different other case studies to show you what is actually possible in terms of hair recovery if one is having, for example, more advanced hair loss. So first, this guy here, basically what happened in his case is that he started to implement steps in the workbook. He's been following the steps in the workbook, and this was his before situation. Like he had before a problem with dermatitis and inflammatory problem on his scalp, and you can see that he was having a lot of redness on his scalp. You can see also there was a lot of thinning on the scalp, like his hair situation was not in a good state. And this is basically his results after 6 months. Like you can see, he's already after 6 months, he was nicely able to recover his hair. And here is his results after around 9-10 months mark, right? So you can see how nice recovery he was able to achieve. And what is interesting about this case is that he was having a problem of applying minoxidil, and he was having a problem of taking finasteride, and those are the treatments he had done before, and they caused side effects for him. So basically what happened is that the results he had been able to achieve is because of addressing inflammation and because of addressing dermatitis, and he have been able to achieve those gains by doing so. And when it comes to inflammation and dermatitis, like it is not just about applying something topically. Like you have to work on internal factors, you have to work on your gut health, your diet, trigger foods, right? You have to work on your scalp health, balance it, and address the problems that's according on the scalp itself. You have to structure the right topicals for your plan, right? So there is much more to it than just taking and applying some kind of topical to repress, for example, inflammatory problems, dermatitis. So this is one guy. Another guy that actually did work with me in the program, what happened in his case is that he was having dermatitis on his scalp, he was having microinflammation, which is more like a DHT sensitivity, and he was also having a triggering effect from the foods in his diet. Like he was reacting and having a hair loss if he was eating, for example, fried foods. He would also have a hair loss if he was eating, for example, foods that were high in sugar. And what happened is that he had this problem for a while, and this is his hair situation when he reached out to me. And what happened is that he already had applied minoxidil for about 2 years, and he already had taken finasteride, but there was no results from those treatments because online problems he was having was holding him back from seeing results. And we started to work together, and this is his results after a 7 months mark, right? You can see how nicely he was able to recover. And I did make a video about him before because what happened is that he had a thinning in the back area as well, which is usually a kind of donor area, which could help to, for example, if one is having good donor area, one can do a hair transplant, for example. But in his case, the donor area also was thinning out, right? So this was a huge problem for him because he didn't have a donor hair to actually do a hair transplant. So he had to address this problem with a treatment. And he was able to do it. Like you can see 7 months mark, he already have very nice recovery. And it just shows how important it is to address the online problems one is having, because they can prevent treatment from working, and they can prevent seeing results from doing hair loss treatment, right? And in my case as well, like when I was having inflammatory problems and I was having dermatitis on my scalp, leaky gut issues, the treatment just didn't work anymore. I was losing my hair, I was losing my ground of the hairs that I had gained before with the treatment, and nothing was working anymore. So if you are in this kind of situation, just get a hold of Rapid Reformal Workbook, follow the steps that are inside there, implement them, take them seriously, and you will get results. And if you need more guidance, more support, you can always schedule a call below this video, there is a link for it. Let's speak, let's find out what is holding you back and what you can do right now to solve your hair loss problem once and for all. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and see you next time.